There you go. I think she gives you some cognitive drills also, doesn't she? So it's a combination of feet, hands, and cognitive tests. Um, in a lot of ways, it's very similar to Tai Chi because you're using your feet, your hands, and your brain all simultaneously. Which, pardon me? But that's very helpful. They've shown that it's very helpful with Parkinson's disease to try. There's a whole. It's a neuromuscular disease, right? So you have to use both the muscles and the brain. So you need something, Jagan? Okay. Want to make sure you were okay. All right. So there you go. Did you have any other questions about Jen? Okay. So stand if you're able to. Happy Halloween. I'm glad to see you all dressed up. I dressed as a Tai Chi instructor. You guys dressed as Tai Chi students. We're good, right? So, let's bow first. Right hand, fist, power. Left hand, fingers together. Friendship, tucking the thumb. Stay humble. Fist into the palm. Welcome. It's good to see everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Beautiful day out. Nice. All right. Yeah. Standing in the Wuji position, feet shoulder hip distance apart. Nice, gentle bend in the knees. Tucking in the tailbone. Heads lifted by the silk thread. We're going to breathe from the belly. All right? Got in anyway. All right. Let's begin. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, relax the hands down. Thank you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale. Exhale the hands down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Standing up nice and straight and tall. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Make sure you keep looking straight ahead. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Pause for just 1 second. When you have the hands up over the head, don't look at your hands. Keep looking straight ahead, all right? When we look up at our hands, if you listen to your body, you feel your weight cutting to shift back. Don't do that, all right? Bad thing to do. Inhale to the heart. Exhale. Keep looking straight ahead. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Push out on the palms, up on the fingers. Inhale and exhale the hands down. Inhale. Keep those shoulders soft. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I feel like I have my sunglasses on because I always take my sunglasses and put them up on my head. That's what it feels like. Yeah, exactly. All right. Giving a big hug, inhaling the arms up. Keep inhaling the arms open. Exhale, closing the hands. Keep exhaling, floating the hands down. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Left up, right down. Exhale. Inhale to the heart. Right up, left down. Exhale. Make sure you're not leaning. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Keep that head nice and straight. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. One note, when we're doing that exercise, make sure that you're not leaning the body. Also, make sure you're not leaning the head. Okay. Um, and sometimes people will, I didn't see anybody do it this time, but sometimes people will kind of look towards that upper arm. So as they do this, they'll do like this. Again, you want to keep looking straight ahead. All right. Notice people with Parkinson's seem to have a little bit of trouble like kind of knowing where their body is in this 3D world of ours. And so that helps with that. Okay. All right. Let's do it one more time. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Left up, right down, exhale. Nice. Inhale to the heart, right up, left down, exhale. Make sure you're not leaning the head. Keep the head straight. Inhale to the heart, exhale, relax the hands down. Nice. Flapping the arms like bird wings, big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale, float those hands down nice and slow. Inhale. And exhale. And gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in. Slowly floating the hands down. I'm not here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And there you go. That's our deep breathing exercise. Is everybody good? Anybody who's not breathing, raise your hand. See that joke? What? Huh? Don't make me do CPR on you. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt. All right. Let's do our warm up. It's kind of hard to take me seriously in this, isn't it? Pardon me? Yeah, there's yeah, good point. Good point. All right, I'll keep it on. All right. So let's do the warm up exercises, starting with the chin tuck. All right. Keep that nice gentle bend in the knees. Floating the hands up, shoulder height. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Keep looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and sink the chin to the chest without leaning forward. Again, we float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Keep looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and we sink the chin down to the chest. One more time, floating the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Keep looking straight ahead. Hands come out, Chin gently floats up, and we sink the chin down to the chest. Beautiful. Next neck exercise, we're going to look side to side. Pause for just one moment. Do you have, I notice your slacks are long. Do you have any problem? No, I'm just pointing out, do you have any problem tripping over those or? Okay, awesome. Just making sure. Just making sure. So, no, no, you either do or you don't. So, just wanted to make sure though. So, um, the only reason I bring that, I'm not trying to single you out or anything like that, but one day I was teaching a Parkinson's class, and there was a young lady in there who had early onset Parkinson's disease, and she was dressed up because she was going to lunch afterwards, and so she had on, I think they're called wedge heels, they're like 1 inch heels, and she was doing the exercises, and her balance wasn't as good, and I noticed that because she'd been in class before. So I said something to her on break. It was like, you may want to try and take your shoes off and see if that makes any difference. Because she was like, my balance doesn't seem to be as good today. She took off her shoes, and that was the issue. Just wearing a 1 inch wedge heel changed how your balance is. So that's something, especially for you ladies or you gentlemen, to think about when you wear your heels. Just kidding. Just kidding. uh, yeah, yeah. Oh, you too. I'm sorry. Yeah, you also. Um, yeah, yeah, same thing. But anyway, think about the footwear that you choose because it makes a huge difference. All right. All right. So next neck exercise, we're going to look side to side, prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top. Watching the left hand going over the left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. And then we come back to center. Now the right hand is on top. No, that would be the left hand is on top. Sorry. Left hand's on top. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And we come back to center. Right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right, turning the neck, feeling the stretch. Coming back to center. Left hand is on top. Watching the right hand, going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down on the left. And we come back to center. Again, right hand's on top, left hand, left shoulder. Try and keep the hand below the level of the shoulder. That'll be more relaxing. Nice. And then we come back to center. Now the left hand is on top, watching the right hand, going over the right shoulder. Again, keeping that hand below the level of the shoulder. And then we come back to center. Back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Forward shoulder circles. Make sure you're standing up nice and straight and tall. Bringing the shoulders back and then up. Then forward and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. You can smile while you do this. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Now reverse. Nice and gentle. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Awesome. By the way, never force the shoulder. Our shoulders are very delicate, kind of like a bird's wing in a lot of ways. So never force your shoulder, but you want to try and keep that mobility in our shoulders. All right. Really important. Like reaching up in a cabinet, if your shoulder is bothering you, we'll reach up in the cabinet and we'll kind of lean so we can get higher up. That puts us as a fall risk. All right. So the flexibility of the shoulder makes a huge difference. Okay. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity, gently reaching out, reaching up. And then relaxing the hands down, nice and slow. Again, gently reaching out, reaching up. And relaxing the hands down. One One more time, gently reaching out, reaching up. Imagine someone is very gently pulling on your wrists. And relax the hands down. Beautiful. Touching heaven and earth. Starting out in the prayer hand position. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. And then we come back to center. Either left hand is fine. Right hand up, left hand down, stretching the spine. And we're coming back to center. Left hand up, right hand down, floating the head gently towards the ceiling. Keep your good posture. And back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. Make sure you're not leaning. Keep that body straight. And we come back to center. Left up, right down. Keep your good posture. Make sure you're not leaning. And then we come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. And then we come back to center, back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Nice gentle reminder about that exercise. Get in that habit of putting the hand up over the head like this. This is a really good way to protect the head. Okay. I'd saved 2 people that I know of in the past 2 months. So from like damaging their head or their face. All right. It also protects, that vital headgear. Carrying the ball side to side, prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Think about where your elbow is. It should be just below the level of your shoulder, and then gently turn to the left. Turning the ball over, right hand's on top. Think about where your elbow is. Gently turn to the right. Turning the ball over, left hand's on top. Gently turn to the left. Turning the ball over, right hand's on top. Gently turn to the right. Turning the ball over, left hand's on top. Gently turn to the left. Turning the ball over, right hand's on top. Gently turn to the right. And then we turn the ball over. We come back to center, back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Awesome. All right. Shake your legs loose. Get a drink of water. We're going to do one more exercise standing. You doing all right? Oh, is he? Oh, he's just watching what we're doing. If you want to, pardon me?
We're just peeking.
Yeah, you can come in if you want.
You want to try anything?
Yeah.
No, that's all right. Okay.
All right.
I think those will come.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you're comfortable with. So, but the yeah, no doubt. The interesting thing with Tai Chi is you look at it and go, it's not that hard.
No,
and then you try it, and you go, holy cow, there's a lot going on. So
a lot of muscle work there.
yeah, exactly. A lot of brain and muscle work all working together. So anyway,
All right,
so, sounds good. I look forward to it. Thank you. He was peeking in. I was like, no, come in. You got to try it, because if you watch, it's really weird. If you watch Tai Chi, you look at it and go, it's not that hard. And then you try and go, it's like, there's a lot going on. Yeah, probably with the headgear, right? Or your heels, either one. I could have eaten either one. All right. You shouldn't wear heels with shorts. That's the issue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's do a leg strengthening exercise. Keep the knee bent, keep the body straight. Use your chair if you need to, all right? Weight shifts to the left, bending the left knee, right foot, cat stance. And tap right toe to the front, empty. Don't look at your feet, keep looking straight ahead. Cat stance. Tap right toe to the side, empty. And cat stance. Tapping right toe behind us. Keep plenty of space between the feet. Nice. Cat stance. And then back to Wuji. Weight shifts to the right, bending the right knee. Left cat. Tap left toe to the front, empty. Don't look at your feet, keep looking straight ahead. Cat stance. Left foot to the side, use your chair, stay safe. Cat stance. And then left foot behind us, plenty of space. Watch your foot is in that chair. There you go. Cat stance. And then back to Wuji. I was just trying to make sure you were safe. Okay. All right, shake your legs loose. All right. You want to do it one more time? Sure. All right. Help strengthen those legs. All right. It is very helpful to listen to what our feet are telling us. Don't have to look down and see where your feet are. Listen. You have lots of nerve endings on your feet, so listen to those nerve endings. Okay. Weight shifts to the left, bending the left knee, right foot, cat stance. Tap right toe to the front, empty. And cat stance. Keeping all the weight left. Tap right toe to the side, keep all the weight left. And cat stance. Tapping right toe behind us. Nice. Good job. Cat stance. My work here is done. And then back to Wuji. Same thing, other side. Weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee, left cat. Tapping left toe to the front, empty. And cat stance. Tapping left toe to the side, keeping all the weight right. And cat stance. And tapping left toe behind us. Plenty of space. Good job. And cat stance. Back to Wuji. Nice. Shake those legs. All right, let's have a seat. Do a couple seated exercises. Sound good? By the way, do you know what Wuji means? So I think it's interesting. So that is the yin yang symbol. So if you show this to somebody in China, they will go, "Oh, that's Tai Chi," because alternating energy. So when you're in the Wuji position, it kind of doesn't translate well into English, but it means a state of stillness or a state of nothingness. So when you're standing, well, it's not quite nothingness because there's still stillness in nothingness, right? So if you're making the body stand in the Wuji position, it's in a state of stillness. So this symbol is like is still as it goes. Tai Chi means supreme ultimate. So what's happening is you're having your own like Big Bang theory, right? Happening because you go from a state of nothingness to now this symbol starts to turn and the state of supreme ultimate. So the yin yang symbol starts to turn. So it's almost like it's its own Big Bang theory, if you will. You go from a state of nothingness, Wu Ji, to a state of supreme ultimate, Tai Chi. Interesting, right? It's interesting to me anyway. Oh, I know why I had my phone. Okay, some of you heard my Halloween edition of Dad Jokes. You're going to have to listen again and act like it's funny, okay? All right, thank you. Okay, I'm actually supposed to tell a joke first, but that's all right. Hey, we'll go with that, all right? What room are ghosts not allowed to enter? Living room. When the pilgrims landed, where do they stand? On their feet. How do you fix a broken pumpkin? A pumpkin patch. What do you get when you drop a pumpkin? Besides a mess. Squash. What has ears but can't hear anything? Cornfield. You got it. How do trees get online? They log on. How does an elephant get out of the tree? There you go. And then there's another one. Nope. That. All right. So my wife says marrying me is like a vacation. Well, she actually didn't say it like that. She said I was the last resort. I love that one. That's a Red Skelton joke, by the way. It was in one of his monologues. So, oh, and there was another one. Oh, my balloon elephant would not fit in the back seat of the car, so I had to pop the trunk. There you go. See, now you have jokes for the little kids when they come by today. Okay. Well, it's a cognitive exercise to try and memorize them, right? All right. Well, I know the ladies will remember I was the last resort. Ladies seem to remember that one. So, all right, let's do our hip exercises side to side. Keep the knee above the ankle. All right. So we're going to turn to the right hand side of the chair. Prayer hand position. Gently pushing against the right wall, opening up the left leg. Keep the knee above the ankle. And we come back to center. Pushing against the right wall, opening up the left leg. Feel that nice stretch. And we come back to center. Pushing against the right wall, opening up the left leg. And we come back to center. Relax the hands down. Shift to the left hand side of the chair. Same thing, other side. Prayer hand position. Gently pushing against the left wall, opening up the right leg. And we come back to center. Pushing against the left wall, opening up the right leg. And we come back to center. One more time, left wall, right leg. Feel that nice stretch. And then we come back to center, relax the hands down, turn to center, shake our legs loose. Good job. Next exercise, 2 motions with the leg. Lifting the leg up, pushing the leg down. Try and keep that back nice and straight. Whether you're either lifting up or pushing the foot down, kind of imagine the head is being lifted by a silk thread. Okay, nice. You guys got taller when you did that. That's awesome. All right, keep that back nice and straight. Lifting the left leg up, hands behind us. And relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the left foot. Slow, steady pressure as you push down on that left foot. Keep the back straight and relax. Lifting the left leg up, hands are behind us. Remember, think about lifting that head at the same time. Relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the left foot, hard as you can. Push and relax. One more time. Lifting the left leg up, hands are behind us. Hold the knee to the chest and relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the left foot, hard as you're able to. Trying to drive it through the floor, and then relax. Same thing, other side, lifting the right leg up. Hands are behind us. And relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the right foot, hard as you can. Trying to drive it through the floor, and relax. Don't use your hands. Let your body do what it can do. Lifting the right leg up, holding the knee to the chest, and relax. And then pushing down on the right foot, hard as you're able to, and relax. Your leg okay? Okay. So I already read my dad joke, so you shouldn't feel any pain at this point. If it's causing you pain, lessen up, all right? Seriously, we don't, The exercises are meant to help us, not cause any pain. Um, so either don't push down at all, or maybe only push, 20, 30, 50, whatever your body needs to do. Okay? Sure. Sit, and that goes for everybody. The dad jokes are done, so you shouldn't feel any more pain. Okay? There you go. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, lifting the right leg up, hands are behind us. And relax, hands in front of us, pushing down on the right foot, hard as you can. And relax. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. There's a lady, I've read her work, but I have not met her. She lives out in San Francisco. I don't even, it's been a while since I've heard from her. Her name is Effie Chow. That she believes, it's just quite interesting, I think. So the whole theory of traditional Chinese medicine is to try and keep our qi going, right? In the traditional Chinese theory, if your body runs out of qi, your body runs out of life. All right. So the whole purpose is to build the qi up within the body. So Effie Chow believes that every day, get this, every day, um, she has like 8 things you should do every day. I don't remember all 8 off the top of my head, but doing Tai Chi for 10 minutes is one of them. Doing meditation for 10 minutes is one of them. But the other ones might surprise you. She believes that you should have 3 belly laughs every day. Like you said, laughter being the best medicine. So you should get 3 belly laughs. Now, think about this. If you want to do this, watch like an I Love Lucy, or watch Red Skelton or Johnny Carson or whatever gives you laugh. But especially on those days, because we all have days when we're feeling down. Those days, especially, watch something comedic. All right, whatever you like. I mean, one of my favorites is Robin Williams. So because yeah, he was amazing. He is absolutely amazing. So like when I'm feeling down, I'll start bringing up Robin Williams clips. The other thing she said was we should get 8 hugs every day. 8 hugs every day. Isn't that interesting? But yeah. um, but when you think about it, so just if you think about that hug, because sometimes it's not, especially when COVID was around, it was hard to get 8 hugs every day. However, if you call up a friend that you haven't seen in a long time, maybe they live across the country, maybe it's an old family member, cousin, nephew, brother, sister, and just say, hey, I'm calling you. Just, I was thinking about you. What's going on in your life? That's almost as good as getting a physical hug. Sometimes it's even better because you never know when they need that reach out also. So 3 belly laughs, 8 hugs every day. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's serotonin levels. It helps. There's actually proof that like the actual physical hug is good, but again, sometimes it's hard. Although I think it's important for everyone to try and meet and get those physical hugs, but sometimes that phone call to somebody you haven't talked to in a long time is like it's a very nice thing to do. So it's something to think about.
And the doctor would say, hugs, not drugs.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. Heel kick is next. 4 motions. Keep the body straight. Keep the back straight. Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. We're going to start with the left leg. Picking the left leg up. Heel kick left. Punching out right fist. Picking up the left leg. Let it hover there. And then float the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg. Heel kick right. Punching out the left fist. Picking up the right leg. Let it hover there. And then float the foot to the ground. Picking up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Picking up the left leg, floating the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, heel kick right, punching out the left fist. And then picking up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Pardon 1 second. So if you modify this exercise, the best way to modify this is to lift the leg up and then do like a low heel kick, and then lift the leg up and come back to center. Again, if you can do that without any pain, the real power of this exercise is that lifting of the knee because you're really concentrating on those core muscles. All right? All right, let's do that one more time. Lifting the left leg up, heel kick left, punching right fist. Picking the left leg up, letting it hover there, and then float the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, heel kick right, punching out the left fist. Picking up the right leg, let it hover, and then float the foot to the ground. Shake those legs loose. Good job. So, something to think about whenever you want to. There's always these little details. So, sometimes you hear Tai Chi referred to as shadow boxing. Okay? And so, it's like you're fighting an opponent who's the same size and same weight you are. And so, as you punch, you don't want to be punching out here, or up here, or down here, or down here. You're actually trying to punch them square in the chest, right in the sternum. Boom. All right? So when I punch directly in front of me. My fist should be directly in front of me. And we were talking about that earlier. Sometimes it's hard, especially for people with Parkinson's, to know where their body is in this 3D environment. So this is one of the ways that helps. Okay? So, pardon me? Nah, we don't actually touch people and fight with them and throw down in the parking lot, but oh, okay. I have not. Oh, okay. So my wife does not like violent movies, so we tend not to watch violent movies. So okay, but I'm next to her. What does she need Brad Pitt for? Being be, being married to me is like a vacation. Remember? Yeah. All right. So toe kick. Although I will tell you, it's amazing the people who, when you know Tai Chi skills or do Tai Chi, um, when you might, you'll never know when you might use those skills. There's a lady, and I see her the next class that I go to, who is, she's like 80 years old, late 70s, early 80s, something like that. Very quiet, kind of just kind of a passive lady. She's not boisterous or anything like that. She was in Italy, and she was walking down the street, and she had the purse over her shoulder, and the purse was right on the side. And she was walking with some friends, and a lady came up towards her and said, "Can you tell me what time it is?" And she was like, "That's kind of a weird question, but I'm a foreigner and I want to be nice." So she said, "Well, it's this." And as she looked at her time, a guy came from behind her and tried to take the wallet out of her purse. So this very shy lady, kind of diminutive lady, turned around and punched the guy square in the chest, like we just talked about. She actually, like the guy came and she went, boom, I hit him just like you taught us. It was like, no, I'm not teaching you to throw down, but it was a great way to protect herself. And the guy she hit was a young guy, and he fell backwards. He was like, "Whoa!" He did not expect it at all. Um, and she said, "I was lining up another shot." I can't use the word she used, but she was lining up another shot to hit him in the crotch, essentially. But the guy, like, he did not expect it, so he turned around and ran away. So she kept her wallet, she kept her purse, and everything. So you just never know when you use these Tai Chi skills. And she would be the last person you would ever think of to use her Tai Chi skills. But pardon me? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happens is the muscle memory. The same thing happened to me. My nephew is a big guy, and he's ROTC trained. So he's trained in hand-to-hand combat. And I was in West Virginia, and we were going to visit with the family. And I stopped at a Taco Bell with my family, and he was at Taco Bell with my brother, and my nephew and my sister-in-law. And we went through Taco Bell, and he goes, "Hey, there's Uncle Craig." And my order was wrong at Taco Bell. So I was like, "Oh, I got to go back inside." So I parked the car. He's like, "Hey, Craig's getting out of the car. Uncle Craig's getting out of the car. I think I'll scare Uncle Craig." So he walked out of the door of the Taco Bell, and he's a big guy. He's actually bigger than me. He walked out of the door and went, "Rah!" Like roared at me as I came up. And I'm in West Virginia. I don't know anybody, right? So I'm carrying the bag of Taco Bell with me. He comes out of the door, and I do this, and immediately, like, he knew what I was planning to do, and it was instinctual. I just immediately dropped into that, and he went, "No, no, no, Uncle Craig, it's me, it's me, it's me. Everything's okay." And then after that, he was like, "Don't sneak up on Uncle Craig. It doesn't have good results." But you never know. It's the muscle memory. It's exactly what you said. You just your brain doesn't think about it. You just do it. All right, toe kick. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, picking up the left leg, toe kick left, punching out right fist. Picking up the left leg, floating the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, toe kick right, punching out the left fist. Picking up the right leg, floating the foot to the ground. Picking up the left leg, toe kick left, punching out right fist. Picking up the left leg, floating the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, toe kick right, punching out left fist. Picking up the right leg, let it hover there. Float the foot to the ground. One more time. Picking up the left leg, toe kick left, punching out right fist. Picking up the left leg, floating the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, toe kick right, punching left fist. And then picking up the right leg, floating the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Good job. Everyone good? All right, so stand if you're able to. Let's do a couple ankle exercises. If you want to stay seated, that's cool. All right. Weight shifts to the right, bending the right knee. Left foot, touch heel and toe. Use your chair if you need to. Heel and toe. Touch heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, and toe. Come back to center. Pause for just a second. So when we're doing this exercise, I'll get my high water pants on here. Try to not, it's not like you're tapping your foot. You're touching the heel, so you're pulling the toe up to the knee, and then you touch the toe. So it's kind of like that ballerina pose, all right? So I'm not just doing this, but I'm doing heel, toe, toe. Okay? That is correct. That is correct. Good eye. Good eye. All right. Weight shifts to the left. Bend in the left knee. Right foot. Heel and toe. Heel. Toe. Heel. Toe. Heel. Toe. Heel. Toe. Heel. Toe. One more time. Heel and toe. Nice. Shifting weight to the right, left foot touching little toe, then big toe. Outside, inside, little toe, and big toe. Then shift weight left, right foot, little toe, big toe. Outside, inside, little toe, and big toe. And then we come back to center. So when you're doing that exercise, try to not look at your feet. Again, feel what your feet are doing. Keep looking straight ahead. Okay? And that will, as my mother would say, behoove you. All right? Whatever behooving is. Yeah. Good way to look at it. I like that. Yeah. So next exercise, we're going to be touching the heel in front of us empty without any weight on it. and then touching the toe behind us, also empty without any weight. Make sure that you are stepping wide as you do this, all right? When you look at this from the side, I keep my upper body straight as I touch heel and toe. So I'm not leaning back and leaning forward, okay? What I love it when my Parkinson's friends do this is as you go between the heel and the toe, don't just swing your leg, but you want to lift the knee and touch the heel. Lift the knee, touching the toe. It's going to challenge your balance, so make sure you're hanging onto your chair. All right? I think I covered everything. Weight shift to the right, bending the right knee, empty left heel. And then we lift the knee as we transition, empty left toe. Make sure you're stepping wide. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel. Keep all your weight right, lifting the knee, empty on the toe. Keep all the weight right, lifting the knee, empty heel, and empty on the toe. And we come back to center. Beautiful. Shift weight left. Bend in the left knee. Empty right heel. Lifting the knee, empty right toe. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel. Lifting the knee, empty on the toe. Lifting the knee, empty heel. And empty toe. Make sure you're stepping wide when you do this. And we come back to center. Beautiful. All right, one more exercise, then we're going to sit down and meditate. All right, so we're going to expand on that exercise. Where you set your heel down, now you're going to set your whole foot down, but it's still empty, meaning there's no weight on that foot. All your weight is on the back leg. From here, you're going to shift your weight forward, 70%, 30%. Keep the back heel down, all right? Then you're going to shift your weight back. Again, front foot is empty. And then you come back to Wu-Ji, balancing the weight between the two legs, okay? This is an empty step out. Eventually, we're going to get to fall and then winter, and it's going to get slick. And this is what's going to keep you safe when you walk, all right? So we're not trying to see how far we can step out. We're stepping out empty. We're learning that, okay? So, going to do it without the hands for the first time. Weight shifts to the right, bending the right knee, stepping out empty left foot. No weight on the left foot. Now setting the foot down, but again, no weight. Now shift 70% of the weight to the left. Keep the right heel down. Weight shifts back. Don't move the feet yet. And then we come back to center. Nicely done. Weight shifts to the left, stepping out empty right. Don't overstep. Nice and gentle. Setting the right foot down, but no weight on the right foot. Then shift 70% of the weight to the right. Keep the back heel down. Weight shifts back. Don't move the feet yet. And then we come back to center. Beautiful. Let's add the hands if you want to. Weight shift to the right. Stepping out empty left foot. Setting the foot down. No weight on it. Don't overstep. Nice and gentle. Shifting weight left. Punching right. Bow stance. Weight shifts back, and we come back to center. Same thing, other side. Don't overstep. Keep your steps short. Weight shifts to the left, stepping out empty right. Setting the right foot down. Now shifting right, punching left, bow stance. Weight shifts back, and come back to center. Nice. Weight shifts to the right, stepping out empty left. Shifting left, punching right, bow stance. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Shifting weight to the left, stepping out empty right. Shifting right, punching left, bow stance. Weight shifts back, and we come back to center. Awesome. All right, questions about that? That is a really good exercise. That is a good exercise to do in a hallway. because you have walls on either side of you that can help kind of balance you. All right. And you have that long, skinny spot. So you make sure that you're not stepping to this side or stepping to this side, but you're walking down the hallway. Okay. And you can turn that into what they call a Tai Chi walk. So, all right, have a seat. I'm going to turn out the overhead light. I'm going to put that down there too. All right. So, as we roll into the holiday season, and according to my wife, Halloween is the time she starts decorating for Christmas. Yeah, it started on Thanksgiving. Now it's earlier. But as we roll into the holiday season, sometimes it can be very stressful. So, doing meditation is a good way to calm and relax the body. Okay. So, this is a good thing for us to learn. And, like that lady said, 10 minutes of meditation every day, it can really help calm the body down. Okay. So scoot back in the chair if you need to. I want you to be nice and comfortable. Let's begin our meditation. We're going to close our eyes, take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. Exhale, clearing the mind of any thoughts. We're not thinking about what happened earlier today, not concerned about what might happen this afternoon. You stay focused in the here and the now. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, yeah. Is that better? Oh, yeah, well, I can control the volume on. Is this the right volume? A little lower? Okay. Okay. Um, all right. So, big, deep belly breath in. We're closing the eyes. Exhale gently, breathing out, clearing the mind of any thoughts, cleansing the mind. Do that one more time. Big, deep belly breath in. Exhale gently, breathing out, clearing that mind of any thoughts. On to the feet. Taking a big, deep belly breath in. Exhale. Imagine you're breathing out through your feet, bringing relaxation into the feet. Inhale, filling our lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the feet, relaxing our feet. Onto the legs. Taking a big, deep belly breath in. Exhale, breathing out through the legs, relaxing the upper leg, relaxing the knee, relaxing the lower leg. Again, big, deep belly breath in. Exhale, gently breathing out through the legs, relaxing the legs. Onto the hips. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As we exhale, we're exhaling through the hips. Inhale, filling our lungs with air once again. Exhale, breathing out through the hips, relaxing our hips, relaxing our bottom. Onto the belly. Take a big, deep belly breath in. As you breathe out, imagine you're exhaling through your navel, relaxing all the muscles at the front of the belly. Inhale, big, deep belly breath in. Exhale, breathing out through the belly, exhaling through the navel, relaxing all those muscles at the front of the belly. Onto the inner stomach. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As we exhale, imagine you're exhaling through your inner stomach. You're letting go of your anxiety. You're letting go of your tension. You're letting go of your anger. Inhale, filling the lungs with air once again. Exhale, breathing out through the inner stomach, relaxing that inner stomach. Do that one more time. Big, deep belly breath in. Exhale, breathing out through the inner stomach, relaxing the inner stomach. Onto the skin. So take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As we exhale, imagine you're exhaling through the skin, exhaling through the whole body, relaxing the whole body. Big, deep belly breath in. Exhale, breathing out through the whole body, relaxing the whole body. Let's do that one more time. Big, deep belly breath in. Exhale, breathing out through the whole body. Let all that tension and all that anxiety drain away. And pause for a moment. Feel how relaxed you are right now. Yeah, you can. Nice. When you're ready, open up the eyes. Just feel how relaxed you are right now. And that was 5 minutes, maybe 6, 7, of meditation. So imagine if you did twice that much, how much better you'd feel, right? Any questions about meditation? There's tons of resources. YouTube has all kinds of videos on meditation, all right? So if you're looking for guided meditation, you can pull up, as long as if you go to the APDA local website, St. Louis website, the exercise classes are recorded. If it's a Friday class, at the end of that class, we do meditation. So you can pull that up. But you can also go to YouTube and find all kinds of guided meditation on YouTube. There's also some good apps out there. Headspace, Buddhify, as in Buddhism. It's called Buddhify. Calm, if you have a Apple phone, although I think they charge now. And then there's a Christian one. I can't think of the name of it. There's a Christian one out there. It starts with a B, I think. Yeah, yeah. But that one's really good for if you prefer more of a Christian type meditation. So awesome. So you guys have fun trick or treating tonight, okay?